here we are. After 54 years, we finally get the long-awaited sequel to 1964's Mary Poppins, Disney's adaptation of P.L. Travers' book of the same name. It literally took the majority of those 54 years for Disney to get the green light from the Travers estate to make this sequel. This is actually only the second longest wait in film history for a sequel behind Disney's Fantasia, 1940, and its sequel, the poorly named Fantasia 2000, 1999. The question is, was it worth the wait? The movie stars Emily Blunt, who does a memorable job portraying the titular Mary Poppins. She returns to the Banks family a generation later. Michael, Ben Whishaw, is now grown up with 3 children of his own, Pixie Davies, Nathanael Saleh, and Joel Dawson. He is a widower who, even with the aid of his sister Jane, Emily Mortimer, and his housekeeper, Julie Walters, he finds managing a household a Herculean task. The driving force behind the story is the fact that Michael took out a loan from the bank using his house as collateral. The bank is now foreclosing and states that because of the delinquency, he must repay the loan in full within 5 days. He actually works for the bank during this time, and further owns shares in the bank. However, he can't find the certificate that proves he owns these shares. Thus, much of the movie involves Michael and Jane's search for this piece of paper. The rest of the story is what you might expect from a Mary Poppins movie. Mary's adventures with children, this time joined by Jack, Lin-Manuel Miranda, a lamplighter. Neither Blunt nor Miranda had the warmth of Julie Andrews or Dick Van Dyke. However, Blunt is clearly doing her own thing with the role, and her version has more of an edge that works amazingly well. Miranda, on the other hand, just isn't up to Van Dyke's verve. For the most part, this all plays like a remake, with interludes of the adults dealing with the imminent foreclosure, which begs the question why Michael thinks having 2 household employees when he's not financially solvent is a good idea. The movie brushes off this issue, but when so much of the runtime is dedicated to the family's money problems, a brush-off simply doesn't suffice. Mary Poppins Returns is a mildly dull affair with unmemorable songs and too many financial issues for the kids, and too many animated segments for the adults. Apparently, the movie is confused about its target audience. With the exception of Blunt's interpretation of the character, Mary Poppins Returns proves to be unnecessary.
Hey, if you like this video, please make sure to hit that like button and go ahead and subscribe. That helps me out a lot. And if you really love this video, consider visiting my Patreon page.